Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we're here for a reading about the person on your mind and your connection to each other. I hope you're having a fabulous day or night, and I'm so glad you've joined in for today's reading. In our reading here today, we are going to be talking about the last time you saw your person and what they were experiencing during that interaction. So my intention is that this was your last in-person meetup. If you are long distance with this person and you're not able to see each other one-on-one in the 3D, could also maybe be a video call, okay, or a phone call. But again, it's my intention that this was an in-person interaction. It sounds like the people upstairs are bowling. I don't know if that came through on the audio or not, but it literally sounded like somebody just rolled a bowling ball. So maybe some of you went bowling with your person the last time you saw them, or that could be a hobby that the two of you do together. I don't know. You'll have to let me know in the comments if that's for you. That was interesting. Anyway, we're going to get started with an energy check to see where this person was at, what was going on with them, and then we'll use the tarot to get specific thoughts and feelings out. So, okay. Alrighty, so first up we have the buffalo. Okay, let's get one or two more out. Wow, okay. That's interesting. Your person had some contrast going on because we have the buffalo as our first card. We have the horse, and then we have the crocodile. And it's interesting because, like, the way I'm reading this is that these are the two layers of the buffalo energy, okay? Because this talks about balance. This talks about being grounded in the 3D, practical energy, but also heavenly energy, you know, prayer, meditation, hoping for the future. I read it as a card of contrast and someone who has found a way to meet in the middle. It's like you're not head in the clouds, always ethereal, looking up to the heavens. You're not always grounded in the 3D, focused on 3D business only. You're somewhere in the middle where you are very practical, but you're also very intuitive. There's like a good blend of the two realities. And I feel like this is sort of explaining the contrast of these two energies, because the crocodile talks about watching, waiting, stealth, taking time to cool off, to not take action, to stay put, not move forward. And the horse is quite literally the opposite. It's forward movement, it's expression, it's going towards a goal, not being held back, which is the opposite of the crocodile in this context. So I feel as though your person was balancing two very different realities the last time you saw them. Part of them was maybe watching, waiting, observing you, waiting for the right moment to speak up or say something or take action. And the other part of them was like going for it. I'm gonna charge in, I'm gonna do what I need to do, I'm gonna say what I need to say. But they were very balanced. So you might have observed that in your person, where 1 minute they were very chatty, they were vocal, they were, you know, maybe making bold moves towards you, and then the next minute they went quiet. They were sort of watching and waiting, letting you have your turn to speak. This was intentional on their part and something they were very much consciously doing. Yeah, they were experiencing two polar opposite energies coming through them. You may have experienced that when you saw them, when you were interacting with them. It may have even thrown you off or confused you, because it's like 1 minute they were like two different people almost. This is interesting, you guys. Let's get out some tarot. Let's get more context out. Our first card is the Six of Swords. Yeah, this is that forward moving energy. I'm not going to be shocked if we have like the opposite type of vibe come through as well, just to confirm what we were just talking about. We have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this is this is literally that contrast we were just talking about. I don't know, maybe this reading found you because you felt confused and you wanted to know what was going on. It's because your person was simultaneously wanting to hold on, cool off, not move forward, stay put, and wanting to move forward very quickly at the same time. So you'll know the background with your person. For some of you, maybe this was like a first date or something. I could see that making a lot of sense here, where this person was really excited about you and they wanted to take things to the next level with you, but maybe felt like, okay, I don't want to rush too much though. I should temper my energy down a little bit. But I would definitely say when you were interacting with your person, they were very much interested in you, almost to the point where they had to like keep their cool and not rush in. They were intentionally trying to find a balance, okay? So they didn't overwhelm you or come on too strong. Okay, we have the 9 of Wands. We also have the 7 of Swords. Let's get 1 or 2 more out. We have the Fool, and underneath that's the Knight of Pentacles. This is so interesting. I don't know if I've ever had a reading like this before, where it's like total yin-yang energy. It's opposites. It's 2 polar opposite energies like melting into one with your person. They were feeling very conflicted the last time you talked to them. Very much conflicted. It's like half of them wanted to rush in. The other half was like, oh no, I can't come on too strong. I better just watch and wait for the right opportunity. They were really reading you, paying attention to you, sort of reading the room. And they were doing their very best to not let you in on that and to keep their cool. I think it's because they've learned that lesson in the past, not with you necessarily, but with other people, to try and temper themselves down, because they either come on way too strong or they come across as very aloof and uninterested. So they were consciously trying to find a middle ground here with you and not let that show at the same time, okay? Again, with the contrast, the Fool and the Knight of Pentacles, they were like wanting to take a risk. They were wanting to go for it, rush in, try something new with you, do something new with you, but also like, okay, I should take my time. We're going to get there when we get there. I don't want to rush things. It was just this back and forth they were experiencing. And honestly, you guys, when I'm doing a reading and my divine team starts to like just give me the same message on repeat, it usually means that I've already gotten the point across. So I'm going to leave this reading a little bit shorter. We're going to give you a couple personal messages before I close out. But maybe you just needed an explanation, especially if this was like a first date or if this person's behavior was confusing you. Maybe this reading found you just to give you some insight as to what was actually going on and why 1 minute they were this way, the next minute they were that way. It was because they were consciously trying to find a middle ground and a balance here with you, but they were feeling 2 very opposing energies. And honestly, I think they were quite fixated on finding that middle ground the whole time. So, okay, anyway, your first message is, of course, you will make mistakes, but the biggest one would not be to try, would be not to try. You have nothing to lose. This thing you have been thinking about for a long time, just go for it. Better an oops than a what if. We are here to support you. And then your affirmation is, today I feel worthy. Today, I will accept all the wonderful things in this life. And as always, I'm holding it up so you can affirm it below in the comments with me and the collective. I want to thank you so much again for being here today and for joining in for today's reading. If you found it insightful, if you resonated with the message, make sure to let me know by hitting that like button. You're also welcome to subscribe and join our beautiful community over here. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.